Today, once again, we are shopping on Temu.com for gaming accessories, this time with a $300 budget, so let's see what it has in store. Gaming accessories. A Doyo, is that even a shift knob? Oh, actually, wait, it is. Wait, what? It has cat ears, and it's from Doyo. Tiger Girl Simulator Racing. Rare, no. Oh, this one looks sick for $33 though. With the breakout cable, and we get some of that color contrast, orange, gray, and beige. This might be it. Titan Army 23.6 inch 180 hertz for 146 bucks. Can you really go wrong? What? Weird, inappropriate stuff. Call me curious. What is this? Halloween's right around the corner. Razer Purgatory Viper Standard Edition wired mouse. It's perfect and cheap.
Just like me.
Oh, sorry, Luke. Very father and original. Very father. What? Ajaz X Nakodex X. Nakodex X gonna give it to you. This, oh my god, look at that is 2B. Oh look, it's Zoro with wrist support. Man, Temu out here with the thirsty mouse pads. Oh, this Symphony LED super large luminous mouse pad. Okay, you know what? For 10 bucks? What is this? A whale resin lamp? And it comes with little divers too. Because it is a handmade product, the shape of its wood is random. Wow, same. Got him.
24-hour breathable.
What happens after 24 hours?
You don't want to know.
Whoa! When dry, the mat is solid white. When wet, magic, the mat turns red. Yo, Temu, what is this? Why did he skip leg day? Look at it.
Oh, his legs.
Man, we're just getting better and better with these. Look at this. Okay, you know what? I think our gaming setup needs a little bit of art. This will go great with our wall painting. The Assman license plate. I'm also a New Yorker, so we've spent $300.08 on Temu.com. Now it's time to put in our order and hope to God everything shows up.
Nice cock, Assman.
I can't wait. All right, all of our stuff from Temu finally showed up, so let's see what we got. Also, you guys seem to like the last Temu video, so if you want to see more shopping stuff, go click that subscribe button below. We have the AJ199 gaming mouse, and we also over here have a little desk pad and our keyboard. The T8 RGB mechanical keyboard from Xiaolang. Cool, so we have our cheap gaming peripherals here. Let's open these up. I'll start with the mouse pad since all of our stuff is eventually gonna rest on this anyway. This one's particularly nice because it has RGB lighting on our mouse pad that we bought from Temu. How much was this?
$15.49.
Not bad, but look at this lighting though. We're not really here for the mouse pad. We're here for the mouse and the keyboard. Look at this. Oh, a nice braided cable. It don't feel too bad either. In fact, that's pretty plush and soft. So this is supposed to be a pretty high quality mouse, you know, high DPI. It actually feels surprisingly smooth. So for a little over 40 bucks, this is supposed to be a relatively high quality mouse for the price. And the reviews on Temu were actually pretty decent as well. So I'm looking forward to testing this out. Let me see my keyboard now. All right, so I believe these were clicky switches. They're definitely loud. But they sound pretty decent for, how much did we pay for this?
$33.22.
$33 keyboard, let's go. Let's see how much air this one gets. Oh, you can hear the pinging though on that one. It like reverberated. It actually is pretty substantial. There is some weight to this. Oh yeah, and it also comes with an aviator cable. Did they give me the other half to the aviator cable? Yes, they did, okay. That looks really expensive. I think you can actually buy aviator cables from other places that might even cost $30, so impressive. I think we got a pretty solid set here. We might have even ripped Temu off. But to really find out, let's get all these products over to our desk and see how they perform. All right, so we are back in the Denki gaming setup, and here we have a bunch of our Temu accessories. We also have some of the artwork that we have bought from Temu, which cost us, I think, less than $15 altogether, while the nice cock poster is supposed to be, I think, kind of like a wall scroll vinyl sort of thing. The Assman and subway station signs came in bubble mailers, which kind of suck because they're also made out of tin, which meant that they got tossed around in the mail and came kind of dented. Can I fix that? They do look kind of okay on the wall. The print quality kind of is hit or miss between the both of them, especially the subway sign. It kind of looks a little low res, just kind of blown up to a size that is probably way less than the resolution that we were given, so it looks a little blurry. That's kind of unfortunate. What's most important though are our peripherals. Now we are in Valorant playing with our Temu peripherals, and I have some thoughts. The mouse I was most excited about going in, and honestly, it is mostly meeting my expectations with as far as feel. It feels particularly light. If I actually wanted to go lighter to 60 grams, it does have a removable top plate, which is honestly nice. I am able to find this on Newegg for around 35 bucks. So while it was an affordable mouse on Temu, it's not the best price overall, considering that this mouse is actually pretty decent. Whether it's $35 or 40 something dollars, I think this is honestly fine. My only downside here is that unfortunately, the scroll wheel doesn't appear to be working. If I go to a web page, for example, you'll kind of see it just doesn't work. I haven't checked to see if there's any additional software. That might just be something that I'll have to do, but out of the box, it's not working as intended, which is a shame. Maybe it's just isolated to my unit because people are raving about this mouse for how cheap it is. On the other end of it, the keyboard is fine. I like the blue switches in the sense that they're loud and they can drown out a lot of the pinging and resonance that come from a cheap deck. However, I'm personally not one for clicky switches altogether. They can be a bit distracting, especially while playing a game like Valorant. They're also not the fastest switches to play games with either. However, what they are good for is to get some more tactile feedback, especially when typing. I think for actual typing, this is pretty good. For gaming, wouldn't be my first choice, but if you're just looking for a cheap mechanical keyboard to do it all, then I don't really think you can argue for something like this, especially for what we paid for it. And then we have our desk pad, which was also relatively cheap. I think it was around $14 or $15. Luke will put in the price down here. I'll say that it does feel very nice, though the RGB lighting leaves more to be desired. What's funny is that you can actually see where the light is coming out of, where the LED diodes are. And I think the idea is that this lighting tube or fiber or whatever you want to call it, is supposed to spread the light all throughout. But there aren't enough LEDs to cover this. So Luke, if you can actually hit the light for me, boom. And as you'll see, the effect is there, but it is very faint. But at least the core mouse pad is fine for $15, and it has pretty good size to it. We have a lot of room to play around with here. I can set my keyboard off to the side, lean on this mouse pad, and actually have some decent tracking room.
Do you have a song about Valorant?
Not today. I'm not gonna be turned into some meme edit. Nakadex X is here to play. Valorant is the game that I slay in, win all day. Next up, we have a pair of gaming headphones. So this one's from Nubwo. Pretty sure I said that right. Oh my God, these feel really good. Whoa, wait a minute. Hello? Whoa. I mean, they kind of look like bootleg SteelSeries, if I'm being frank. Oh, those ear cushions feel soft. Whoa! Well, the headband, the leather part of it, or the faux leather part of it, still makes some squeaky noises, like those RGB headphones did from the last video. Okay, well, it's not gonna win any awards for passive noise isolation. In fact, you can hear how hollow these are. Live Moss.
Ow!
Live Moss, my friend, live Moss. So just like last time, this does plug into the audio jack on your computer. It is not USB at all. And I don't think, oh, this actually has inline controls as well. In fact, this looks like the same inline controls as our last Temu headphone set as well. In order to see how this sounds, let's put it into our setup and play some Valorant, where audio definitely matters a lot if you want to play well. All right, so now we are playing Valorant with our gaming headset. The sound on these headphones are surprisingly good. It is a light headset, so I'm not feeling any of the fatigue that comes with wearing a gaming headset. I can definitely hear the enemies around me pretty well. I do have some pretty decent detail when it comes to bass and treble. It isn't as muffled as the last pair of Temu headphones that I tried, which is already an upgrade. And I think they're actually cheaper than those RGB headphones too. I think we're saving some more money on Temu, though my gameplay still has not gotten better. It's also hard to just talk and play games. I'm very bad at that. Woo! I don't know how I lived through that, and I died. Oh god. Ah! Yeah, you try to knife me? You try to knife me? That's just not gonna work, dude. I got a gun. Overall, this headset's pretty decent. It's also fairly lightweight, so I don't think you're gonna get much of the fatigue that you get with heavier sets of headphones. Though the ear cups, while they are comfy and very plush, I can feel my ears sweating. The faux leather material might be a little too warm and not breathable, and they are very hollow. The isolation on these things, the passive isolation, is not particularly great, so you will want to use this in a quieter room. Let's actually listen to what the mic sounds like. But I do have some pretty decent detail. That sound quality from the mic is decent. I mean, it sounds like a normal gaming headset microphone from like Razer or any of the actual real name brands, which is honestly surprising. There's a good amount of treble. It doesn't sound too bassy. It doesn't pick up any of the plosives really, which I think is also really good. Dang, that's also very impressive. Dude, actually take a listen to this.
What?
Not bad, right?
Yo! There's no reason these should sound this good.
Yeah, overall, right? Not bad.
Hey. Not bad. Not bad, Temu.
I'm impressed. Nice. Cock. Ah! Thought that was a box. But this is our Minecraft torchlight. It's literally all it is. Oh, impressive. It has USB-C. Just like my brand new iPhone, which you can also watch a review of down below. I don't know if it's officially licensed, but it definitely has the logos and stuff on it. It's not officially licensed. They fooled me. This is not a Minecraft torch, no. Why would it be Minecraft? It's actually a Minecraft torch. Ah, there we go. If I move it like this, you can hang this on your wall with like a nail or something, and it'll just kind of stand there like that. On camera, it looks pretty fine, actually. Just start like hitting people with it. Ow. Luke's monitoring the audio and his ears just got sent. Oof, oof, oof. All right, home stretch. We got our last set of items. This one is our gaming monitor. Wow. So, unlike all of the other stuff we've unboxed so far, this one comes with decent packaging. You know, actually, that don't look too bad. It looks like a fake Samsung Odyssey. There's like a little wing here. What is this? Oh, it's a headphone stand. What? What? Normal monitors don't even come with this. Wait. Yo! That's the most exciting thing I've seen all day. I'll also say that this is a matte panel, which I actually kind of like, especially with a glossy display, since it will pick up a lot of the reflections in the room with the curve. So this was $146. Let's put this on. Goes in easy like that. That don't look bad at all. Wow. While we got our monitor out, let's unbox our final item, which is a light bar. It mounts pretty simply on top of our monitor to illuminate everything in front of it. If I can get it to sit. behind it, the light actually tilts. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Look at that. Oh, it's touch. Oh, let's go. Wow, there's nothing indicating that that would be the touch point, but okay. Those are bright. Wow. Look at that. Ready? I'm gonna turn it on. It fades in. That's pleasant. Whoa, spooky. Boo. It is me.
Who else would it be?
All right, not too shabby, but let's take the monitor and light bar back to the studio for some more long-term impressions. So we have our 24-inch 1080p 180 Hz Titan Army monitor on the desk. And I gotta say, on first impression, it looks surprisingly good. So we have the curve here, which is certainly helping, especially since the viewing angles are not particularly great on this monitor. Things do wash out the more extreme angle you go, which is to be expected of cheap 1080p monitors. But in this particular case, I think what's most important is that 180 Hz refresh rate. But before we jump into games, I want to play some content because, you know, not everyone's going to be gaming 24/7 on their cheap monitor. They're also probably going to be watching YouTube videos as well. So let's watch a Denki video. Yeah, I mean, content looks fine on it. It certainly doesn't win awards for contrast. The black level is pretty high, which, to be fair, some of that is because I do have this set to a gaming mode. Don't love the Titan Army logo. It's a bit obnoxious. That's something that I probably would black out with tape or something if I were using this on a regular basis. But how does it do in gaming? So we're in Valorant right now, and I got to say, it's not wowing me in the same way that it did on paper. I am getting a bit of ghosting on this panel, especially when I'm tracking very quick, which doesn't bode me with a lot of confidence and certainly doesn't feel like 180 Hz. And we also spent $146 on this monitor when we could have gotten a better one from a company like Acer with their Nitro line, or even BenQ. I've tried at least the BenQ one, and everything looks way better on that panel. Even though it is a 144 Hz display, the motion actually looks like 144 Hz. This looks like it's doing some weird overdrive thing where it's not natively hitting 180 Hz. It certainly feels responsive, but it doesn't look smooth at all. Again, I wanted to like this monitor more because it has some really good specs on paper, but it doesn't translate as well to real life performance, unfortunately, which is a shame. It's not bad enough to say we got scammed, but it's not good enough to say that we got a deal. What is really good, however, is our light bar. So it practically looks like it's made for our monitor because it is designed for curved displays. Unlike a lot of the even name brand light bars, this one has diffused lighting, which looks particularly nice, especially when we start hovering items on our desk like hands or peripherals. Look at the shadows on here. They're pretty soft. This light bar undercuts a lot of the competition by at least $20, and in some ways even bests the real thing from BenQ, like with its feature set. I love how diffused the lighting is. The shadows are not harsh on the desk, which is easy on the eyes, but you even have a colored backsplash that you can change the colors of, and in our studio lighting, it isn't even getting washed out all that much, which is super impressive and should look really nice, especially in a dark setup. But that's really the story about our Temu gaming setup overall. There were some hit and miss items, but I think overall, we got a lot more hits than misses, which I think is to say that we got some pretty good deals on Temu, which I don't think any of us was really expecting. Now, if you guys want to watch more Temu stuff, we have stuff in the pipeline. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to watch more. And otherwise, thanks for watching this video on Denki Channel. Thank you, Temu, for lighting the way.